On this project for Design for Change, we are going to make use of Euphorbia to the environment. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to find out what Euphorbia is. So Euphorbias are large plants consisting of thousands of annual and perennial species. These Euphorbias come in a variety of shapes and sizes, and they exclude a white latex which is said to be toxic and which is said to be highly toxic and is known to irritate humans and domestic animals.
Euphorbia is commonly known as Lunsonga or bushwick, the problem identified in our society. Pests or insects attack crops such as vegetables, e.g. tomato, cucumbers, grapes, etc. Fruits, e.g. citrus fruits in general. Grains, e.g. maize, wheat, rice, etc. Tubers, e.g. potatoes, sweet potatoes, etc. The crops mentioned above are mostly attacked by insects such as armyworms, cutworms, aphids, spider mites, etc. and has affected their growth negatively.
The solution to the problem identified is make use of Euphorbia to create a pesticide called Euphorcahsmin. So the following are the steps that we took when when coming up with the pesticide. The first one was the extraction of the latex. When we just started, I mentioned that the Euphorbia excludes a white sappy latex which is said to be highly toxic. So we are going to extract that latex, and this is what we can see in this beaker over here. So once we extract that latex, we are going to put it separate.
Drying and grinding Euphorbia plant into a powder can create a natural insecticide for controlling pests like aphids and whiteflies.
The third step that we took is the infusion and decoction of the Euphorbia. So you steep the Euphorbia and the stems of the Euphorbia in liquid so that the Euphorbia's toxicness can remain in the water, and that water is what we are going to use when mixing.
The method we thought of: after you extract the latex, make the powder and steep the Euphorbia. Combine the three with the aim of coming up with one strong pesticide or insecticide.
Using pesticides can have both negative and positive effects. On one hand, it helps in the control of pests and crops and protects the crops, leading to increased agricultural productivity. And on the other hand, pesticides can also harm the environment if not used properly. So on this, we are going to talk about the precautions, and the first one is use in moderation because too much of it might damage the environment as well as the crops.
Ensure the combined formulation is in right amount to avoid harming beneficial organisms or the environment.
The mixture's stability and shelf life needs to be evaluated to guarantee its effectiveness over a period of time. On this one, once you spray the pesticide on the plants, you have to wait for about 2 weeks in order for you to consume it.
Test the pesticide on the targeted crops to avoid toxicity, as it may not be effective to other crops.
While you work on the Euphorbia, please ensure that you wear protective gear when handling Euphorbia, as the latex can cause skin irritation and allergic reactions.
Euphorcahsmin pesticide will help homemade gardens by eradicating pests found on crops, which will enable the subsistence farmers in having a good harvest. Together we believe we can change the world.